Hey everybody, David Evans with Montclair News Lab reporting from Northfield, New Jersey. Ever since I was young, I've been obsessed with wild animals. Being out in nature has always been a source of fond memories and an unmatched calm that I'd be lost without. After the last month of stress and confusion, I've been getting outside and with my camera in hand. Taking pictures of animals is one thing, but getting detailed video of all nature's action is another ballgame entirely. To give me some insight on how the pros of wildlife filmmaking do it, I called up the former host of the award-winning series National Geographic Explorer,
slithery, scaly, skin-crawling adventure,
Boyd Matson.
This week on National Geographic Explorer, the big cats.
Boyd has traveled all 7 continents and encountered hundreds of animals along the way. With so much experience out in nature, I thought there would be no one better suited to give me some tips.
What would you say are some of the best ways to capture great wildlife footage that you've observed?
Well, of course, technology has changed and makes it possible for you to capture great wildlife footage without you even being there. A lot of camera traps are set up. Find an area that you can get an idea that animals come someplace at night, so you'll set up camera traps. But the best way, of course, is to see it yourself so you can report on what you're seeing and taking pictures of.
Absolutely.
Number one key to success is time.
Yeah, just putting the time
Lots of time in the field because animals don't come on cue. So it's sitting there and waiting, and even when they show up, they may not be doing anything interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In fact, one of our geographic photographers is famous for saying, when people say, "How do you get such interesting pictures?" He says, "Well, you have to be where interesting things happen."
Yeah.
And that means you have to be there for long periods of time and wait for something to happen when you're dealing with animals.
While the sounds of spring are calling out from my window, and with some new knowledge of how to film in nature thanks to Boyd, I thought I would try capturing all the wildlife I could find to help remind us that though our lives have been confusing, there is peace and calm all around us. I'm David Evans reporting for Montclair News Lab.